Hello, my name is Luke Roberts and I am the director of Brown Sugar. So what initially attracted me to the project was I read the script and I instantly found it to be incredibly varied, and it was very exciting to me as a director to think that I had a wonderful canvas to paint upon to get the actors to stretch themselves, essentially. There are extreme highs and there are extreme lows in the script. And yeah, I think that's what really drew me towards it. So I began my filmmaking life, actually started off in theatre. And from that, I was on tour and I did all sorts of wonderful theatre things. I was very lucky. I got to do Broadway, I got to do the West End. And of course, I ended up buying a camera and I went on tour with that. And very sort of gradually, but progressively, I started to film actors and work with actors. And the idea of moving the sort of to film rather than theatre really sort of was a natural progression for me. And that was a few years ago now. And I absolutely love it. It's great. So I think the biggest obstacles are, of course, with most projects, it's time and money essentially are the biggest obstacles you get on the shoot. But actually, I would say that what's so wonderful about doing film at the moment is there's such a wonderful platform to showcase your products on. I say products, but your art on. You know, you don't have to have an amazing camera. You can have an iPhone, and you can create your own stories, and you can create your own art. So I'd say, of course, the challenges are time and money to really push it. But what's nice also is that you can make something so good now. It's easy. I would like the audience to be excited about, about all aspects of Brown Sugar, to be honest. I would like the audience to identify with our characters and get lost within that, because I think as soon as that happens, then you can really understand their story and how easy it is to sort of place yourself in their situation, even though their situation is incredibly varied. There's such contrast in their story, and this is a short film, so we're telling that in a short space of time. So yeah, I hope that the audience identify with that. Who wants to be like Luke, I think, is the biggest question. Top 3 tips. I think, okay, you have to be passionate in what you do. There's no point in going into a project not willing to give it your all, because I think if you really genuinely work hard, that passion will flow into it, and I think you've got to bring your passion to it. Second top tip about being Luke. Patience, and I think you have to have an open mind to listen to what everyone around you says. And yes, if you are the director of a project, yes, you do get the final say, but actually some of the best work might come from ideas that aren't necessarily yours, but or you learn things together. So you might try an option. It doesn't matter who says it, but it's nice to try these options and explore alternatives. So that's a good tip. Third top tip. I'd say as a third, try and work with people that you know or you can rely on and you can understand. So of course, work with everybody, but try and build those relationships up with the people that you know and you like working with. Because if you work with people around you that support you and you can support them, the work is, it's together. It doesn't feel like this is a director's role and this is the sound man's role and this is this person's role and that person's role. If you can be in sync for the whole project as one unit, so you're not playing tug of war with people on set, that is perfect. So if you can build up your catalogue of people that you like working with and work well with, you're onto a winner, definitely. Wow. So I've been very lucky to have worked with so many wonderful, wonderful actors and artists and musicians and everybody. It would be an absolute goal of mine, actor-wise, to work with Sir Ian McKellen. That would be an absolute tick in the box. But to be honest, as far in the director's world, I love Spielberg. Who doesn't? So that would be great.